Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers, I really appreciate it. Today I want to talk about the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. You got a pretty picture facing the clouds, swirling clouds in the universe. It's a pretty front picture. Let's open it up. Oh, I thought it'd open up by the side, but it don't. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. So we got the deck and cards. Put this off to the side. We're going to go through the cards and see what each one means. First, let's look at the book. You got the front page. Other products by John Holland. Awakening Your Psychic Strengths, a complete program for developing your inner guidance and spiritual potential. And then Born Knowing, a medium's journey, accepting and embracing my spiritual gifts, and 101 ways to jumpstart your intuition, powers of the soul, inside wisdom for an outside world, psychic navigator, harnessing your inner guidance. You can get them at hayhouse.com. Now we got the contents. The contents include getting started, card spreads, psychic development, color interpretation, numerological meanings, symbols, and images. And then it says it has the major arcana cards and the minor arcana cards. Include the physical is the red border, the emotions are the green border, mental is the indigo border, and spirit is the violet border. And then it has the chakra cards, which is a black border, just like the major arcana cards. At the end, we're going to do a little sample reading just so you can get a taste of what's in the book. What else is in the book? He has understanding the card structure, how to lay the cards, how simple ways you can do them. He has the color meanings in here and the number meanings. And then it goes with the major arcana cards. Okay, so we're going to start with the cards. Okay. The first one is 0, new beginnings. Here we got a woman holding a stick on top of the world, coming out of a door, going down the staircase. So she just came out the door and was going down the staircase, walking in the world. That's new beginnings. Now we got number 1, awareness. He has a circle of light on top of his head and a little white patch on the top of his head. He looks pretty content. Number 1, awareness. Number 2, intuition. Here we have a woman, she has her eyes closed, so she's peacefully either meditating or just letting things go. Here's a doorway with a light shining all around it, and I'm not sure if it might be a portal, maybe you think it can be something else. And she has a cross hanging down from her necklace. Yeah, intuition, number 2. Number 3, fertility. Here we have a woman, it looks like a tree limbs coming out of her head, and there are circles of light, and a beaming light heart center, in her heart chakra. That's 3, fertility. Number 4, authority. Here we have another beaming light around a man. It's around his head, so he's either thinking of good ideas or he's in a good space, or he just looks like he's content. That's 4, authority. Number 5, wisdom. Here we have a man holding a book with the sun shining in his face. And in the background, there's a triangle. You know how Triangle Point House? With a mother and a child. And there's a dog at his feet. And the sun's shining. That's 5, wisdom. Number 6, harmony. Here we got a man and a woman, deeply in love, holding their hands up to each other, and flowers all around. It's a pretty picture. 6, harmony. 7, triumph. Here we got a man riding a horse, so he's going somewhere with a flag in his hand, and the sun shining in the background. That's 7, triumph. 8, power. Here we have a half man, half lion. That's number 8, power. Number 9, solitude. Here we have a woman staring down at an open book in her hands. She has a nice dress on. There's a big tower in the back with mountains. That's 9, solitude. Here we got 10, destiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we got 7 heads around a globe, a glowing globe. That's number 10, destiny. Number 11, balance. Here we have an angel, a man angel, with a sword and an arrow, I believe. A sword, a cup, a pentacle, and a wand. That's what he has. 11, balance. Number 12, sacrifice. Here we have a woman with her hands up in the air, coming out of the water. Looks like there's flowers in the sky with a rainbow. Number 12, sacrifice. Number 13, transformation. This woman looks scared or in awe or just don't know what to do. It's number 13, transformation. Number 14, patience. This man is sitting here staring at a seed in his hand that has grew into a plant. And there's a light, a cloudy light, like a jet would make. A string of light. Patience, 14. Number 15, temptation. I don't know how to describe this card. He's reaching up to the sky. I don't know if it's a moon, but it's red all around, and there's blackness just trying to drag him down. That black rope is holding him down, and he's trying to get out from it. That's 15, temptation. Number 16, disruption. Here we got a bunch of building blocks, not building blocks, but cement blocks. Rigid cement blocks. He's holding his hands together like he's in a coffin and just laying there, standing there. 16, disruption. 17, hope. Here we got a sunbeam of light he's standing there with a beam of light in his hand, just holding it. Because you see the man's legs and his hands. He's just standing there holding this beam of light. 17, hope. 18, shadow. Here we got 2 men holding the same pole. 18, shadow. 19, light. Here we got a woman just reaching up into the sunlight, reaching up to the sky. She has beaming light all around her and stars. That's light. 19. Number 20, truth. Here we have a man standing on a scale he's holding something in his hands. Maybe you could tell me in the comments. But he's standing on a scale, looking out a window to the universe and the stars in the sky. That's number 20, truth. Number 21, universe. This is the same picture he has on the cover. It's number 21, universe. Prosperity begins. Number 1, red border. red border, that means, hold on. Physical. It means it has to do with physical. Here, we're going to put this in a separate pile. No, we're not. We're going to keep it in the same pile. The red border means physical. So we're going to go through this. Number 1, prosperity begins. Here we have 2 hands just laying on the ground. There's a seed growing into a tree and peaches in the sky and fruit on the tree. This 1, prosperity begins. Number 2, movement, choices, decisions. So here we got a man, and there's different doors with different colors. There's doors with different options in it, and he don't know which one to choose. So that's movement, choices, and decisions. So here's number 3, recognition and reward. Here we got a man kneeling. He has his hands on his knees, just kneeling on a platform. And the background is nice. This is a nice picture. Number 3, recognition and reward. Number 4, firm foundations. Here we have a man with his back to us, reaching, or not reaching, but has his hands down. There's a triangle on his back. And you got the mountains in the background. It says firm foundation. That's number 4. Number 5, financial and material changes. That's number 5. Number 6, material and spiritual prosperity. Here we have a man standing, looking out at the water fountains and the trees in the background and the sun shining. It's material and spiritual prosperity. Number 6. Number 7, patience and planning. Here we just got a tower standing in different colors of the rainbow in the back, in the forefront and the background. That's 7, patience and planning. Number 8, positive movement forward. Here we got a person sitting in a boat, just moving along gently, with the sun in the sky and the birds flying in the ocean or the sea. Positive movement forward. That's a good one. Number 8. Number 9, material harvest. Material harvest. Here we got a man. It looks like he's meditating with his palms in the air, or palms just sitting there upright. He has bottles and apples and coins. He has anything he wants right in between his hands, right near his heart. So, and the sun's shining on his head. So he's meditating, and he has material harvest. Number 9. Love begins. Number 1, the green. The green border is emotions. So number 1, love begins. We have 2 hands holding a bowl of water, pouring it into a stream with the rainbow in the sky and the trees on the ground. Love begins. This is about emotions. Number 2, spiritual union. Here we got a man and a woman with their head together over a bowl. So this could probably be like the 2 of cups in the tarot deck. This is number 2, spiritual union. Number 3, rejoice in celebration. Here we have 3 people with their cups in the air, flinging them together. Rejoice in celebration, number 3. Number 4, discontent and boredom. Here we have a man who is discontent and bored. Number 5, emotional loss. He don't look like he lost anything emotionally, but there's a beam of light. Reminds me of a seashell. Don't kind of wrap around like a seashell. That's emotional loss, number 5. Number 6, memories of love. Number 6, here we have candles floating in the water. She's putting candles in the water. Memories of love, number 6. Number 7, choose wisely. Here we have 5 hands here, different gestures on some kind of post or board, or with birds flying around in near the ocean, sun shining. That's number 7, choose wisely. Number 8, emotional withdrawal. Here we have another man meditating on the beach. It's number 8, emotional withdrawal. Number 9, fulfillment of wishes. Here we have a man about to open his treasure chest, and there's waterfalls all around him, and he's on a leaf. That's number 9, fulfillment of wishes. Number 1. Now the indigo borders mean mental. These are about mental things. Number 1, triumphant success. Sorry about that. Okay, here we got somebody holding a sword, and there's different colors on each side of the sword. The hand's coming out of the ground. So we can say he's very grounded. He's grounded. You got the sunshine on this side. It's kind of gloomy on the other. That's triumphant success. Number 2, mental conflict. Here we have a man inside of his head. There's somebody else inside of his head. Trees growing in the background. Not trees, they're just swirlies. I'm sorry. That's number 2, mental conflict. Number 3, heartache and loss. Here we have a woman standing with her hand clasped downwards. It kind of looks like wings, but I think it's her dress that's covering the background. Maybe you could tell me in the comments what you think it is. It's heartache and loss, number 3. Number 4, rest and rejuvenate. Here we have another man meditating in the woods. So it's a good idea to meditate for anybody at any time. Anytime you can. Meditate. If you can't go to the woods personally, meditate that you're in the woods. Pretend you're in the woods. Feel the trees. Smell the air. Let's rest and rejuvenate, number 4. Number 5, conflict and defeat. Here we have a man falling down the steps and a candle burning on the ground. And it looks like people running up the steps here on the side, but they're unseen. That's conflict and defeat, number 5. Number 6, we got moving on. Here we got a guy holding something in his hands. His other hand's down to the side. Fleas. Leaves blowing in the air. Standing towards the sunshine. That's 6, moving on. Number 7, deception and envy. Here we got a guy wearing a mask. He's taking his mask off or putting it on. One of the two. That's number 7, deception and envy. Number 8, trapped in fear. Here we got a man just trapped. He's caged in, locked up. Can't get out. Either physically or mentally. 8, trapped in fear. 9, suffering and silence. Here we got a woman just sitting there, looking out at the sky. She's all alone on a cliff. Says suffering in silence, number 9. Number 1, passion ignited. Here we got a woman with a ring of fire around her, and there's fire on her heart chakra. Yeah, I think so. There's fire in her stomach, near her stomach and her heart. This is near her stomach. Number 1, passion ignited. Number 2, the waiting game. Here we have one of them old hourglasses, and their trees growing on each end, but one has leaves and one doesn't. And there's swirly gold rings all around, and this woman in the corner here, she's walking towards this hourglass or walking around it, or this is the waiting game, number 2. Number 3, partnerships and alliances. Here we got 2 hands holding on to each other, a flag on each end. That's number 3, partnerships and alliances. Number 4, foundation and achievements. Here we got a rainbow in the sky on top of a house, and a whole family just standing out and watching it. Foundation and achievements, number 4. Number 5, obstacles and challenges. We all have that. Obstacles and challenges. Here we got a man with his feet near an eagle sketched in a brick. And there's little glowy lights all around. It looks like he's in a cave. Obstacles and challenges, number 5. Number 6, victory and success. Victory and success. Here we got a man blowing some kind of instrument and with a flag on it. He looks like he's having a grand old time. This number 6, victory and success. Number 7, stand your ground. Whatever you do, stand your ground. This man is holding a wand up to the eclipse. It's number 7, stand your ground. Number 8, accelerated motion. Here we got a woman staring up at the brightest star in the sky. It could be a shooting star. I think it's a shooting star. That's number 8, accelerated motion. Number 9, spiritual strength. Here we got 2 men. One's bigger than the other. One's holding, it looks like a statue kind of, or a ghost, or a spirit. It's your higher power. It's whatever you call it. It's spiritual strength, number 9. And now we got the chakra cards. Now the chakra cards are easier to explain, but I'm going to read it from the book, because they don't have a big message. They just have like details, facts about it. So we're going to learn the facts about the chakra cards. Okay, chakra card number 1, the base chakra. Key facts: color red, sound lamb, element earth, gland adrenal, keywords I have. That's the base chakra. Now we got the sacral chakra. Color orange, sound vam, element water, glands, testicles, ovaries, keywords I want. It's the sacral chakra. Number 3, the solar plexus chakra. Key facts: color yellow, sound ram, element fire, glands, pancreas, adrenal, keywords I can. So that's card number 3. Card number 4 is the heart chakra. color green, sound yam, element air, gland thymus, keywords I love. That's number 3, or number 4, I'm sorry. Now we're going on number 5. Number 5, throat chakra. And it says color light blue, sound yam, element sound, gland thyroid, keywords I speak. That's number 5, throat chakra. Now we got number 6, third eye chakra. Number 6 says color indigo, sound element light, gland pituitary, keywords I see. And we got the last and final card. Wait, hold on. I got to get it in the book. It would help. Okay, number 7, crown chakra. Is color violet, sound, none or can be used, element, thought, gland, pineal, keywords I know. So that's number 7. Okay, now we're going to mix them up, shuffle them real good. Shuffle them 5 times. This is 3. Okay, now we're going to fan them out, Okay, let's pick a couple. See what it says. Choose wisely. Number 7. Choose wisely. So we got a choice to make. Number 3, solar plexus chakra. Number 3, temptation. Oh no. It's temptation. Solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra. Hold on, let me look that up for a second because I want to see. Glands, pancreas, adrenal, element fire. There's nothing to read from these chakras. Well, maybe there is. Hold on. Yeah, there is. Okay, I'll read that second since that's the second card. We'll see. Choose wisely. Page 105. Says this card comes forth when you have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices, scattered energies, and unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time. This card reminds you that the options now around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. Take time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured, and don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. So that's what that means. So choose wisely. Solar plexus chakra says the solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area, just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. So you have confidence to make this choice, and you're working on your self-esteem, I feel. The energy center where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is a major psychic reception area. So some of you could be psychic. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance, and movement, or breath work and color. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. That's a good one. And then 15, temptation. That would be the devil card in the tarot. But it would be but don't be discouraged. It's not bad. It just means a toxic situation or something like that. Like, it means something to everybody. Like, what's it mean to you? You have to find out what this means to you. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are addressed. We're talking about 15, temptation. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material, physical world and its pleasures. Even though we're all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. So go out, try new things, try to heighten your spiritual awareness, your psychic abilities, and choose wisely. Don't fall into temptation. Well, I hope you like these cards. You can get them on Amazon. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you want to win a prize, an oracle deck, a reading, or a book, leave a comment. Just say yes, and I'll get to you. All right, have a nice day. Bye, everybody.